there. I hope you are doing well. I wanted to talk to you for a minute about something that tends to continue to come up in my work with clients one-on-one, in my group program, Making Sense of Sweets, and when we're doing that group coaching. And what it is about portions and enoughness. And a question I often get is, especially with sweets, like, how much is enough? How much should I give? And that's both in terms of frequency. Is it once a day I should offer sweets? Is it 2 times a day? Is it 3 times a week? What is the right number? And then what's the right portion? How much should I actually allow them to have? What does this, quote unquote, unlimited amount mean? Is it really unlimited? Is it just more than one portion? What does one portion actually look like? And those are the nuances. And the thing about it is, I can't actually give you the answers. I can't tell you what the right perfect portion is. I can help you figure that out. I can help you navigate what feels right for you. But if I give you a rule, like 1 sweet a day, or it should be approximately the size of, an X-inch cookie and do that twice a day, or whatever it is, now we have rules. And when we have rules, that is going to actually feel restrictive. That's going to feel restrictive to your child. It's going to confuse you, right? And again, it's putting the emphasis on this external guideline instead of what feels right internally. So I can't tell you the right perfect amount because it would turn into a rule like restriction. I can give you ideas like, if there's a lot of energy, especially around sweets, I do recommend you're offering sugar at least once a day in a form that feels somewhat like a dessert, like a candy or a cookie or some brownies or something like that, that you are at least once a day. Now, if you don't do that and it doesn't feel like there's a lot of sugar around energy, or a lot of energy around sugar, it doesn't feel like your kids go crazy every time they see them, they're not constantly begging for sweets, it's not that big of a deal, and you're just like, we don't have it that often, no one seems to care, probably not that big of a deal. You probably don't need to do that, okay? But if you're feeling like sweets are carrying a lot of power, then I recommend at least once a day. And I do recommend that we want to find opportunities to give our child what we call like unlimited amounts, where it's not just a single portion, but they really can eat their quote unquote like fill, eat the amount that's going to feel good and satisfying to them. We want to find opportunities to get that so it doesn't feel like I'm always only allowed 1 cookie or something like that. Now, with that said, there is also like a practical aspect. You don't always have to put out a whole package of cookies every single time you offer them. You might want to save some for later in the week. Okay, so there are these practical pieces to sort through too. And another couple pieces that we want to look at is, how is your child responding? Does it seem like they feel content with the amount they're getting? Or does it seem like it doesn't seem like it's enough for them, right? How much is enough? I don't know. What is your child showing you? How does that feel? And what is your energy in it? Right? How do you feel about it? Is the amount that you're providing coming from a place of fear, right? Of worry that it's too much sugar? Is it coming from a place of restriction? I don't want them to eat too much. So we also need to assess those things. So that's why they're not clear-cut rules. We have to look at, how is our child responding? What kind of place are we operating from? What's a practical aspect in our family? How many kids we have, right? What our grocery budget is, some different things to take into account. Okay, so I just want to leave you with that. There isn't this perfect amount or a right way to do it, but it's you assessing that. And sometimes you need a little support to do that and figure out, where is this coming from, right? But those are kind of the pieces that we want to take a look at and figure out what feels right for me and my family. And that might change day to day, week to week, and any given season. All right, so I hope that helps explain. We don't have hard set rules because that would be a rule that would feel like restriction, and there's not a one perfect right answer, but there are ways to assess and make it feel like a fit for you and your family. All right, I hope that helps. Let me know if you have any thoughts or questions about it. I will talk to you later. Okay, bye-bye.